It's your boy PeterPromo here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give you guys a bit of the downs and the ups from Monday Night Raw, November 14th. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember what city they were in. It doesn't matter, okay? When you're watching this stuff, it's not about what city they're in until it does. And this time it didn't. Let's get into it because I know you're not watching this for an hour-long thing. You want it quick. You want to see what happened and get some perspective, okay? Seth Rollins is a face now. He's a face. He's got blonde hair coming out. His mane is blonde now. I guess that's his thing. Look, if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. Look, when he hurt his knee, he tried to do that front flip over Kane, and his knee went, and he was just gone. When he came back, there's nothing you could say. He was a face. So I've seen it. I've seen him do it. Maybe that's what he is now. I guess it's going to work. But my question is, that's an up. Let's give it an up. Why is he wearing women's glasses? Why is he wearing women's clothes? Look, okay, I'm sorry that I want my men to be men and masculine, and I don't want them to be androgynous. I mean, it works for who it works for, I guess. Can you put on just some, whatever, okay, whatever. Down. But Seth had my attention, though. He had my attention, and that was the one thing I got to give it to him. He had my attention the entire time. Like, well, not the entire time, but for him starting off Raw, I wanted to see where he was going to go, okay? So he is authentically the guy that's going to come after Roman Reigns' title. Let's just say it. They already set the things in motion. They're already building him up as a babyface. Why would you take him from his heel run and make him to a babyface? He's going to drop the title. He's going to go after the main title. He's probably going to be the one to take it off of Roman because I don't know if Cody's going to be in time. The main event was set up. Basically, he said that it was going to be him versus, again, I can't remember the name because it doesn't matter. Somebody, Finn Balor. He's going against Finn Balor. They set that up. It didn't matter. You saw that card and you're like, this match doesn't matter. I'm sorry. Both guys are awesome. They have that whole thing from SummerSlam. It doesn't matter. Down. Okay? They cut to a thing. Ali came out, whack. Look, they're giving him a push right now. This position had to go to somebody. It could have been Bo Dallas or some shit like that. They're giving it to Ali. Ali's going to get a push. I think he sucks, but for the people who like him, relish on this. This is an opportunity for this nigga. Let him take his L's. Look. How did he go? Did he tap out? Did he tap out? No, he passed out. He tried to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Didn't work, but I mean, when you're getting thrown around like that, but again, I've seen chicken shit heel Seth Rollins get thrown around. I've seen all kinds of guys get thrown around by Kane or Mark Henry, stuff like that. So take your L's, get in the spotlight, make your way in. Okay, boom, whatever. Good brothers come out and they're backstage with the mom haircut, AJ Styles. That's my nigga. He's the only white guy that's on that's on Raw that got nigga in his theme song. You ever notice that? They don't want none. They don't want none. These niggas scared, but they don't really want none. You gonna sneak nigga in your shot. Let's leave it alone. He did a fucking promo, and then the good brother, he was like, yeah, because I'm good with the lady, and then that shit didn't go over well. That shit was whack as fuck. Give that a down. Give it a down. Because the shit was whack, and then even Mia Yim made a face like it was all whack. Look, it's good to see AJ, okay, but he sucked. I'm sorry, it's good to see AJ, but he sucked. Why are they not in War Games? There's 4 of them. I thought War Games was 4 people. Am I taking crazy pills? What is happening? I don't know. There's a solo match at Survivor Series, but why? Haven't we already done this? I don't know. Oh, but now it's gonna be even. Doesn't matter. I'm done. All right. Whatever. I'm not even gonna say what I was calling her because when I was writing these notes, I was calling her Asian something because I never got her name. when I was a little bit buzzed when I was watching this. Who watches Raw not buzzed? How? Are you 13? That's the way you do it. If you're an adult, if you're not inebriated watching this, why are you watching a children's show sober? I don't know. My Little Pony. Point is, I forgot her damn name, but she had a match. It was storytelling. Look, I tried to take it outside. I wanted to get into kayfabe, all right? There's this woman. She was in the WWE, but Vince, he didn't see the vision, so he took her out. He cast her aside. But one man gave her a chance. And he said, I'm going to give you the toughest B-list, D-list wrestler we got, but you better show me something. Because this is fighting, kayfabe. This is fighting. And you can take a loss from anybody. So even though she's a D-list character, this is Tamina. She a big bitch. So you go out there and this is storytelling. And you're like, yo, I'm Mia Yim, so I'm about to beat this bitch ass, but low key, I got to keep, you know what I'm saying? But then what happens? With her fat ass. I love it. Okay? Rhea Ripley came out and she was antagonizing. And she was like, I'm watching you, bitch. And I'm out here just to antagonize your ass, bitch. And Mia Yim was starting to lose the match. Oh shit, this is my debut. It's my debut. So she has to come back in and tap back into her inner, you know, the samurai inside of her. And she hang out with white people that like Asian culture and shit like that. So she into the ninja mode and shit. And then she beats Nia, not Nia, whatever her name, the woman who doesn't matter. She beats her. And she reclaims, she's like, I am back. But Rhea Ripley's waiting. She saunters away. Now that's one way to think about it. The other way to think about it is this is a pointless match that sucked with people that doesn't matter, and who cares about any of it. That's another way to think about it as well. But I try to give it the benefit of the doubt because maybe there's someone who that was important for. Mia Yim cut a promo after the match and it was forgettable. I don't even remember what the promo was. Okay, the match up because I'm being a troll. The promo after definitely a down. Matt Riddle and Gable did a sketch right after that. And immediately I was annoyed because I'm like, what's happening with Matt Riddle? What's happening? What's happening? But regardless, give him his shine time. Eventually in 3 years, he'll be a star. And they'll keep pushing the weed gimmick. Now, Gable gets out there and immediately I'm like, I'm happy for this nigga, man. He like 5'6" or 7" or some shit like that. Little guy, shorty G. Good for you, man. And then now that it's under the Trips fucking shit, the Paul shit, you know, Otis can like do like go back. If you didn't watch Raw, which you probably shouldn't have, go to the WWE Network or to the YouTube and watch the thing because Otis is, I mean, he ain't Jim Carrey funny, but it was good. And I'm glad for him that he gets to do this comedy shit because that's kind of where he's better at. But they both, Gable and Otis, this is a kid's show. This is a kid's show, okay? Everything gotta make sense to adults. If you're an adult watching the show, you're watching a children's program. Please get it through your mind. Please accept it, okay? So when they do goofy shit, I'm just like, okay, a kid would like this. You're watching My Little Pony. Accept it. So for that, and then just accepting it, it was funny. So I'll give it an up. I appreciate that Chad is being a star. Chad Gable is becoming a star right now, man. And Otis is funny, and he's the small things, they matter. Give him some shit. Now, Bailey and I don't even know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I wish it would stop. I think the group's called I Wish It Would Stop. Damage Control. I'm having damage control in my fucking in my internal organs. The point is, they did a skit. If you go watch that skit, go watch that backstage promo, because Bailey was not feeling it. Look at Bailey's face, because the other two girls, who are benefiting from being with Bayley. They're like, yeah, you know what it's like to be forgotten, and for people to forget all about you, and for people to throw you in the trash, and for people to really feel like that you don't matter. And the whole time she's saying these disparaging things, and Bayley's like, yeah, so that's why we want you to be on our team. It's hilarious. I'll give it an up because it was hilarious watching Bayley die a little bit inside. She looked like somebody auntie. Okay, so then it cuts to a very pointless match. I mean, I guess it's storytelling. It's Gable versus weed nigga Riddle. It was a pointless match. Storytelling, I guess, because Riddle's gonna get with Elias, and then they're gonna do a tag match, which is again, it's for kids. It's for kids. So it was. Look, okay. The black referee was out there. Shout out to the black referee, because she is fine. I'm telling you, good for her, man. Good for her. She be doing them poses. I don't know what she be thinking. Are you Selena Kyle? Are you Selena Kyle? Just answer that question for me. Point is, shout out to my black refs. You know what I'm saying? 10 years ago, anyways. Oh, this is always fun. Black ref, give 2 ups for the black ref. All right, fuck you. Otis is always having fun. Even with the crowd. When they came to Detroit, I was there. And Otis is always cutting it up with the kids, talking shit. Otis is having fun. He's a grown man who on Mondays say, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm a freestyle. And they end up doing it. And it's dope. So, kudos for that. Give it up for Otis, because Otis is killing it. He is a big fella. And he is out here making money and not giving a fuck. He was the chosen boy, had the money in the bank, flanked that bitch, gave it up to somebody, which came to turn into a more captivating storyline, so I can't be mad at that. You fucked it up. You was the golden boy. Vince saw something in you and you fucked it up. I don't know. Maybe you say he was a Republican backstage and then try to recant on it and be like, no, I like everybody. And Vince don't like that shit. Vince like, I don't care if you're Republican or not. You better say what you are and be what you are and leave that shit alone. That's what Vince likes. So, I don't know. He fucked up. But I'm glad he's out here now doing his thing. Great finish. Give the finishing up. Fuck the bullshit. The finish of the match was great because it's old school. It made sense. Chad, who probably can't beat Reefer Madness, he probably can't beat him. But he put him up, put his feet on the fucking ropes, and then old boy Otis came and clamped the feet down. Classic finish. I give it an up. I give it 2 ups because the shit was dope. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? It was great. Then we cut backstage to a skit that I ain't gonna hold you up before I even get to the end. I fuck with the skit. Sorry. I know people don't fuck with Corbin right now, but this is just old school. The APA. It's like some old school APA shit. But it was funny because they kicked the old dude out. That part wasn't funny. That part was boring. When a kid came out, I said, boy, I was happy as fuck for Akira, man. Because the nigga funny, man. They gave him some bullshit gimmicks. He came out, did his thing, did his whole bullshit thing with the 24 karat gold championship. Didn't matter, man. Akira is having fun. This is a grown-ass man, and I fuck with him. He's funny, and he got a good spy. Put the glasses on, bitch. I don't know what he said. But it was interesting to get it down. I knew it was going to cut to something stupid. I didn't know how stupid it was going to go, but I figured it'd just lead to somebody going, whoa, that's crazy. Because we're all watching a kid's show. But, we would see what happened. But Tozawa was money. I'll give it an up. Miz TV was next. Miz TV's outfit was great. Mike Mazarian, his intro was funny. His facial reactions were fucking priceless. The entire skit, I'll give that 14 ups because the fucking Miz was great. He's a chicken shit heel. He don't get a lot of respect backstage as much as I'm sure he would want. He gets looked at as a bitch. I've got two when you get all the titles. He got it twice. He's the only person ever to get two of them. Cool. And I respect it. But I'm sure backstage he don't get all the love he want. And this was a great thing just to show that this little pussy can act and he can do his thing. And I appreciate him for that. And it was funny. It's not funny because I'm giving him love. It was funny. I mean, I don't know. You got to look deeper. I don't think you do. I think it's just on the surface. It was funny. But he was having fun. It was great. All his mannerisms were hilarious. I don't understand what to tell you. It's just, it was great. Like up to Byron. Look, and Byron Saxton, look, shout out to Byron Saxton because, you know, again, he got a shit role and hopefully he can do something to turn his thing around. He got demoted technically from the commentator booth and now he's backstage doing interviews, but I feel like now he don't have somebody calling him a piece of shit and calling him a mama's boy and saying that you a pussy and shit like that on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. So now he can, you know, he'll probably get ridiculed backstage the same way Todd Phillips did, but at the same time, he's doing engaging things. The thing he did with the Miz and the whole backstage thing he did with last week's thing, the investigation. I'm just going to say shout out to Byron Saxton. I feel like he could have made a great heel commentator because he's always complaining. He's like, well, that's not fair. Think about it. Think about this, okay? Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, okay? Byron Saxton's always complaining. He's always trying to say nice things, and then Corey's saying some bullshit, and he's like, well, that's not fair. Well, why is he doing that? Now, just imagine that annoying voice, that annoying shit, but put on color commentary. I think it would have worked, but it doesn't matter. They dig their fucking heels into that shit. He's a pussy. I hate it, but it is what it is. Now, cutting back to this shit. By the time Gargano came onto this, but I forgot about this. I forgot Gargano existed. I forgot this. Who are you? He came out, started talking shit. I said, oh yeah, I forgot about you. He came out. Gargano is the straight man, and Miz is the funny one. What the fuck is going on? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Anyways, Gargano jokes suck. Gargano, like again, maybe a kid, maybe a child would be like, that's funny. I don't know. Down. But all the other stuff with the Miz up. His punchline for one of the jokes was like, whatever, Mr. Rogers. And I just feel like everybody's just looking around like, he was in NXT for 14 years. Okay, right. Okay, it was terrible. Terrible ending too. I forgot the ending. I think oh boy, Dexter Lumis came out. It should have been funny. It should have been engaging. It should have been something. It was just predictable and weak. And then there's a match. And you know what it should have been? So that he can get his fucking contract. That's what makes sense. But instead, it's so he can get his money. Look, WWE wrestling used to be real when I was a kid back in the day. No, it wasn't. Ever. Never. It was never more real. Never. Fucking Rey Mysterio having a fucking custody on a pole match. What? Can you imagine? Oh my God. Mike Tyson. He's on trial for raping that woman. Okay, if he can beat this dude and then climb to the top of this ladder, he can get acquitted of all rape charges. Like, this is real. I don't know. It's hard to, some people it's just hard to, you haven't lived my life. I've been around people who have viciously argued with me. Oh, these real athletes, they're doing real shit. Them punches ain't fit. Like, oh my God. Anyways, I'm having PTSD. Gargano looks so small. Gargano looks so small. Down. But, Gargano sucks. Final judgment. Gargano sucks. Okay, and I'm a Gargano fan. I loved all the stuff he did in NXT. I thought all the stuff he did in NXT was dope. The main title, the tag team titles, or the North American, like all that stuff. But right now, he terrible booking. I don't know. Woo! We cut to a motherfucking promo with motherfucking Theory. This nigga is a changed man. He don't let the beard grow out a little bit. He don't got a little bit of a high top fade with, but it's dipping down. He like one. You know, he's one of those dudes from Twilight or some shit like that. That nigga is now that's exaggerated. This nigga going hard. The nigga Theory is going hard. Giving it up. Cause I mean it actually makes sense. Give that an up. It makes sense. Okay? He cut a fiery promo. Do you need to go on YouTube and watch it? No. Just know that it was fiery and it made him seem like, yeah, because I didn't need the fucking briefcase. You think I need the fucking briefcase? I don't got time for this. You know what? They put me on a pedestal. They made it seem like I was supposed to be the next big thing, and I've proven every single step of the way that I am that next big thing. I don't need that briefcase. And you know what it did? It made me hungry. And now all these niggas out here talking shit. I'm ready to prove what I'm about. A-Town. You got some hard shit. Then Dolph Ziggler came out of nowhere. Look, if you're going to have Tamina on the show, chances are Dolph Ziggler is also going to be on the show. Dolph was on there. I love Dolph from his old stuff. I don't know. Down. Dolph, 13 ups. Dolph, 12 downs. I'm sorry. Dolph is just taking L's. Excuse me, Trips. Can I have something to eat? Oh, I gotta. Is this take it in your belly? I don't know. The shit is, I don't know what's happening with Dolph. Maybe he'll have some psychopath turn coming up some. I don't know. But it's a great move for Austin on some real shit. All strength shit. Good shit for Austin. Okay. You know what? Corey Graves actually put him over, and he said, Austin Theory is the now. And I'm thinking like, okay, so that's scripted or he just did it on his own, but he called him the now in the way he said, I didn't do it justice. He was like, he is the man. He is the now. He's, so that was good on Corey to put him over. Next was EO versus Dana. Down 50,000 downs. I didn't pay attention at all. I'm sorry, real talk. I'm trying to give you unbiased, like I literally, I didn't watch. It was on. Mia joins the faces. Why look, if you put Dana Brooke into the mix and say she's gonna I would actually be hyped for that, because it would mean you weren't throwing her away like Austin Theory. He just did this whole program and lost the motherfucking briefcase. And you know what he did? He came back the next week, was like, you know what? Fuck you niggas. I'm about to come in and wreck all this shit. And you know what he did? He came in here, he about to do some shit. What is Dana doing? She got her ass beat and got her title thrown in the trash. So, that's the thing. I don't know. Mia joins the faces in the women's match. So now that they have 5, and I guess it's something the kids will like. I don't know. Austin is new. That's his match. The match come up now. It's Austin Theory. And I'm very intrigued. I'm not intrigued that he's going against Shelton Benjamin, but shout out to my nigga from getting some motherfucking screen time. Because you could be in back in catering with Titus. You know what I'm saying? Separating meatballs from pasta and shit. But I feel like the nigga came in there and he did something. He lost. But shout out to this nigga for doing that shit. In fact, Austin didn't go against him. That was somebody else that went against Shelton. Shelton was earlier. Wait, was he? Oh yeah, Shelton was earlier. It was a pointless match. I don't even remember who he went against. But my question is, why are Dolph and Shelton taking L's? Why are they taking L's right now? I mean, I guess people need to take L's. At least you're getting the TV time to take those L's. Politics, not sure. At least you're getting on TV. I don't know. I mean, knowing that he's going to take an L, it makes it boring and sad. I don't want to watch it. Let Shelton get a W, but he wasn't going to get it here against Austin? Or not? That was Dolph. Fuck Dolph. Okay, yeah, he's going to take an L. I don't care about Dolph. Let him take an L. 30,000 L's. This match, 20 downs. Terrible. I don't need to see it. The storyline behind this match is sad as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's long-term booking where they try to explain it, but it's terrible. It's terrible. They I don't know. Stop it. Just stop. Long-term booking. They set up some shit that said, well, he came and tried to tell Austin, I could be your mentor. And then Austin was like, no, I don't want you to be my mentor. So now he's getting revenge because Dolph was offended or some shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want it. They did, they've compared Austin Theory to Cena. So there's that. Again, they're digging in some seeds to get this motherfucker up. I had to fast forward to the end. I'm sorry. If you like the match, watch it. But if no. But the ending, what he did to Dolph is the best person for that. If you're gonna do it, that's the nigga to do it with. Bottom line, he looks good. And the ending was dope. The ending was real dope with him taking him out there and just destroying it. Dolph is the nigga to do it to. It makes sense now that I see it. Give the matching up. Because it makes sense that Dolph is the nigga here because no one's going to sell it better than him. Mustafa Ali would try, but he's doing his own thing right now, getting his ass beat. So, he needs somebody like that to do it. But Austin's new. He's a new character. He's looking like Steve Austin. I mean, not for real. Give me a fucking break. I'm not, but I don't give a fuck. I'm beating anybody ass who I see. Now, he ain't going to beat Bobby Lashley ass, but he got that attitude. He make me feel like he'd come up with something. He'd be like, I'm going against Bobby. All right. When Bobby come out there, I'm going to hit this nigga in the leg with a motherfucking chair because I don't care. Like, that's the attitude he's giving me. That's why I say about Austin. Like, he don't give a fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm fucking with it. I guess the main thing is that he switched from the Vince McMahon character to the Triple H character. Trips, he's got him as maybe who Trips saw him in NXT as, but he saw him as a joke character in NXT. I don't know. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll have to see. I guess they did a setup for the Corbin match, and Corbin went against Tozawa. I was praying that this was going to turn into something, and the fact that they did this was a sketch. This isn't the match. It was a sketch that they put up, and the sketch was another couple funny shit. Wrestling is not about 100% action and fighting with no this. If it's funny, you got some fucking backstage fucking shenanigans and so. Whoops! I accidentally put the pie in your face. Sorry. No, we don't need that. It's just not fun. Again, kids. It's a kid show. Maybe they find it hilarious. I think even kids are nuanced enough to not find. You want real good shit. So this backstage, he cuts to Tozawa, and this nigga has ran Corbin for all his money. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess takes him out. This is some booking. Takes him out of the character of Lucky Corbin. He's no longer Lucky. It's just Baron Corbin. He's a wrestling god. And when he went out to do the wrestling, we'll see if he had his godship in hand there, okay? This is when I've seen that Rhea Ripley came to the other women, the 4 women already, in the judgment, or I don't care with Bailey. Bailey got a fat ass. I mean, I don't know what you want. But I was like, how many fucking people are in this? I thought it was 4. I thought it was 4. Am I tripping? I don't know. Wait, I need to check that. Well, I don't know. We'll have to just pretend that it's 5 because it doesn't sound right, but I guess it's 5. I don't know if it's go away heat or if it's real heat. But Baron Corbin got motherfuckers booing. And I hope that it's fucking for real heat. I hope that it's not go away heat, because Baron Corbin, I've always had a soft spot for. Like, I didn't like him for a while. Then really it was that best of 7 that he did with Chad Gable that really got him over, I think, with the people, and got him over with me. And bum ass Baron Corbin. Ooh, you know what? Bum ass Baron Corbin was dope. Bum ass Baron Corbin was tight. And the main thing that I some of the guys that I fuck with over at Technical Work Rate Productions, which mind you, shout out to those guys. Technical Work Rate Productions, you know what I'm saying? That's where you can get some great wrestling content, recaps and news clips and stuff like that. So not news clips like these fucking wankers that do all that. It doesn't matter. Fuck with Technical Work Rate Productions. It's that's where you need to get your fix. But anyways, they fuck with this nigga as well, or at least the bum ass Baron Corbin iteration of him. I don't know about JBL, you know, I don't care about JBL, but it is cool. It's a cool phenomenon to see someone outside their prime but in their element, killing it and doing what the fuck they love. I can't hold them up. It's good to see a human being in that position. I don't care about JBL. But a human being in a position, that's a revel. I revel in that. That's dope. You know, another person that I love, you know, it's like he's doing what he loves. You're able to do what you love, even outside of your prime, outside of your, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's for a human being. I fucking love what's happening with Tozawa. I'm so proud of Tozawa right now. I'm so fucking proud of him. Good for you, bro. And you got him there. You know what? I was like, please, you know what I'm saying? Please let this be a short match. I was like, please let this be a short match. Because I really didn't want I didn't want all that extra stuff. Corey was dope. He's been dope. He hit a line, what did he say? Former NFL star. He called him a former NFL star, and that just reminded me. I forgot this nigga Baron Corbin was in the NFL. I remember they always talking about the boxing champ shit, but I totally forgot. So good on Baron Corbin, good on the squad. They're doing good commentary. It's all coming together. Again, I wanted a short match, but I was hooked in. Not hooked in because I didn't know who was gonna win, but good for Tozawa. He's a comedy wrestler. He's like R-Truth. It's like the way niggas feel about R-Truth, that's the way I feel about Tozawa. Oh, Tozawa took a crazy bump. Tozawa took a crazy slow-mo bump. He jumped out the ring, let this nigga grab him and toss him into the thing. It was a great bump for him. So good for that. There was a stamina monster line, and that was funny as fuck. The other nigga, Vic Joseph, or who, I don't know. The other guy who's with Corey said something about Baron Corbin being a stamina monster. And Corey Graves is like, I don't know what the fucking story is, what a stamina monster is unless you know something that we don't. Which is like a, you know, oh, you know something about his stamina that we don't know? One of those type things. Thought it was hilarious. You know, Corey's always on fire, man. You know, he's good when he's good. I wanted to say a quick note. Vince would never book this. Vince would never book this. So the fact that you're seeing it is kind of cool because it's just different than the norm. And it makes you feel like with this new Trips era, you're seeing the same formula. You're seeing the same shit. But the thing is, you're seeing the same shit with different people. It's almost like, not at all, but it's kind of like the allegory of like when they started letting black people be in more films it's the same shit, but at least it's people that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I was thanking God. It was a great length. Good on everybody. 2 thumbs up, 20 ups. There you go. They did a piece about Finn Balor and what he did, and more what Rhea did to Beth Phoenix. And I forgot about that shit. Extreme Rules was like 30 years ago. And they did her dirty. I mean, come on. Why would you say I quit? You knew these niggas was going to do that dirty shit. But, man, bow, bust her shit. Blip. You know, great on them. It was a good little promo. Finn and them did them niggas dirty. There was a women's promo next. Bianca Belair and the Faces are talking about, you know, there's a match next week to determine who's gonna get the advantage going in and shit like that. And why isn't Bianca the one who's obviously like, yeah, me, the fucking champion of the fucking world? No, I'm gonna let Alexa Bliss, the shortest, I don't know, down. I don't want it. Next sketch. Why didn't she say she's the fucking the women's champion is in the leader of this? That's who's gonna do the. All right. Next sketch. Chad again is funny. He's not Jim Carrey funny. He's not, you know, Eddie Murphy funny. He's just funny. He's just, it's comedic. It's comedic. Good on Chad, man. Fuck you. Good on him. Why is Seth there? I don't know. I guess because they used to be a thing together, but these are heels. And Seth, you're a face. I guess he's a tweener. Weird. Up because that, but why is Seth there? I don't know. That's like to me, for what you're trying to build Seth up to be, that's like having Drew McIntyre come up to Chad and Otis and be like, no. Why are you here, Seth? You know, I like you as a wrestler, a performer, but why are you in this sketch? I like these guys separately, but you don't mix. I will say one thing about Finn Balor, who does his first, I think this is the first time we've seen or heard him the entire show. How are we supposed to believe that you matter for the belt if we haven't heard you until just 2 seconds before your match? But I will say this. This is going to get an up. This is going to get an up. Finn Balor said, my name is Finn, and I'm finna go out there and win the championship. I was like, yo. There was one nigga in the writer's room. He was like, look, the nigga named Finn, so he finna go out there and win. I was like, yo, thank you. I had to thank Bost, the old fucking Panther god and shit. You know what I'm saying? God damn, that shit was funny. So I'll give him it up for that. When they bring the match was starting. Finn came out. When they do bring the demon back, I think it's gonna be dope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not nostalgic for it yet, but I can just see he's gonna do his bad phase. I'm a bad guy. When they eventually bring the demon back, I hope that it'll be a dope spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Like, something better than what they're doing with Bray Wyatt. When he comes out, why is there no Judgment Day? Why haven't they, every single match? All them niggas come out. Every single match. All them niggas come out. I said it one more time. Every single match, all them niggas come out. I did notice today, I don't know if this is the first time I'm hearing this new version of his song, but it's like an iteration of it that has tunes from the first version. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to check out if you haven't. The match was going on. I tuned out. I'm already buzzed. I'm at 3 hours. No, I'm watching this on Watch Wrestling. So I'm fast forwarding through shit. That's why I took some of the notes. I fast forwarded through it. I couldn't handle it. This was a match that I just tuned out. The match didn't feel important. Fun fact, if a person comes in just 2 seconds before his match and it doesn't seem like he's going to win, he's probably not going to fucking win. If his name is Finn and he's got a match at Survivor Series that's not going to be for the belt, then why the fuck would, you know, like, come on, man. So if it doesn't matter, I don't know. Fast forward down. I don't even remember the last note I have for this match, but the match is getting it down because you shouldn't have to fast forward through a championship match. That's your main event. Your main event. Imagine watching that whole card with Jake Paul and Anderson Silva. And you watched all the pre-show matches, and you get to that one and you just fast forward that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be fast forwarding through that bitch. That's what I was doing. Judgment shows up. I don't care. Like, I was trying to fast forward to the ending, and then I seen that I went a little bit too far, and that the Judgment Day showed up, so I like tried to rewind to where they first show up. It didn't matter. It was whack. It was all whack. AJ shows up at the end. I'm sitting there wondering, why did some of the OC come out? Because the Judgment Day was out there, right? Then the OC comes minus AJ. Why? This is a gang beating. None of you have had matches today. This is a gang beating. Why ain't the whole gang out there? Okay. Look. AJ came back out at the end to push Finn out the way. So they're doing all these things like, look, Bobby Lashley beat oh boy, but he didn't tap out, keeping him strong. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of matches like that. They're doing these type of things. Like Omos lost to oh boy, but only because he was overzealous and trying to showboat. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Lashley lost to Brock because I don't remember what the storyline for that was. That I guess just because they're trying to make it even and they're trying to sell the storyline that Brock could he's by the skin of his teeth. What the fuck does that mean? He won. Anyways, this is another story where they're saying Rollins beat Finn, but only because Finn got cheated. So you're planting seeds right there. Harvest. Stop planting and harvest. God damn. Anyways, Rollins is coming after Roman. Let's just call it now. Rollins is coming after Roman. The match already gave it a down. I'll give it another down just because I'm bored. Rollins is coming after Roman. So just strap in because it's happening. It's gonna come. It's gonna happen soon. Austin came back out and he had a theory. What happens if I whoop your ass, nigga? And he came out there and beat the shit out of Seth and was letting this nigga have these hands. He tired of the BS. He is tired of the BS. And honestly, if he takes the belt off of Rollins, it won't be from a clean fight. It's going to be with some dirty shit. It's going to be like someone third party coming in and fucking it up because Rollins has to look strong going for Roman. So, you know, good on them for giving Theory a spot. When he re-gets the belt, that belt, he will look strong as a good heel. He won't look like the Miz, like a chicken shit heel. He'll look like a good heel. So, honestly, my final note, this was better than a cash-in. My baby. This was better than a cash-in. I guess if he would have cashed in and won it and then still had this character like, no, I'm the motherfucking champion. I told you from the beginning that if I had the opportunity, I'm going to show you who's the man around this bitch. And now I'm here to show you with this strap right here around my waist, no one can touch me. I'm unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? I can see him giving us a little backstage promo like that, but with the belt. But this was cool. This is second place to that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I guess he should have cashed it in and won. You still could have kept Seth being as a babyface. Either way, Theory at the end, that gets it up. He's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing your thing. Trips and the backstage writers were the exact same writers probably, but just with Trips saying yes or no to things. They're doing some different shit. Same strategy, same shit. Just trying with new people. So that's cool. Overall, I'm going to say that we probably got, with the ability to fast forward, this was a great show. Without the ability to fast forward, oh boy. Oh boy. So keep an eye out. SmackDown, I might try to do that one as well. It's your boy PeterPromo here. Those are your ups and downs. Hopefully this was the downs and ups. Hopefully this was a good alternative for you who are tired of the, what's the warm in my tum-tum? All that bullshit. Tap in and you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you support the team, man. My guys over there at Technical Work Rate Productions doing big things, man. They had an infiltration on Sunday. Someone came into the studios and you know, tried to hack. You know what I'm saying? They tried to hack these motherfuckers because they see what they doing over there. They questioning logic. They questioning humanity and lizard people and all kinds of stuff like that. They doing more than just wrestling content. And motherfuckers is trying to put stuff out against my people's name. Stop putting dirt on my people's name. Technical Work Rate Productions doing big things. If you missed the news, it's coming out on the 15th, which will be later on today. Check that shit out. Either way, tap in because it's that time, y'all. Enough with the promo. Enough. I appreciate you guys' time. As always, remember, be yourself. Because everybody else is already taken.